Hey, good evening. It's John again, play Immaculate Grid. Coming off a decent play yesterday of note. My upper left-hand grid from yesterday, I guess in the timed round, because it's a pretty obvious one. I think it was like Twins and White Sox, and I went with Jim Thome, you know, eighth all-time in career home runs. Apparently Barstool Sports was doing a thing where they like locked one of their producers in solitary confinement until he could name the top 10 home run hitters of all time. And he couldn't do it for like 36. He couldn't get Jim Thome for like 36 hours. He just kept naming people who weren't Jim Thome. Like Jim Thome's wife even called in. It was this weird saga that I just sort of glanced over um and read about. But that's kind of funny. I should do something like that, but something harder than the top 10 all-time home run leaders. But look at Jim Thome, over 600 career home runs, and re people reportedly who are into sports or who claim to be really really into sports didn't know that one. So, um, cool on Jim Thome for trending. He was trending several years after his retirement, 10 plus years after his retirement, and um, and he didn't die. So, yeah, that's usually why athletes are trending that long after their retirement. Anyway, I thought it was just a fun thing. I'm gonna get into it. Let's play. Sharing the old screen. This is the rarity round yesterday. Pat Borders works for all the AL Central teams except the Tigers, so I used him there. So this was pretty good. This was like what, a three? Yeah, good job, John. All right, let's hit refresh, do the timed round, and away we go. All right. Sheffield. That took way too long. All right. Fred Lynn. I don't know why these are causing me a little bit of struggle here. Let's see. Randall Simon. I want to say this will be like a 3 to 4%. I think I've done this one before. All right. How about a Casey Blake? Get a Ken Caminiti in there. All right. High trainer. 2%. All right. 100 RBI season. How about Kevin Young? Ooh, I should save that one. Greg Vaughn and Piazza. I think we're at 1 minute and a little extra with a rarity score of 38. That's one of my better ones for the timed round. Took me a minute on the dot. Caminiti was a big one. Man, these were a lot of low scores. Piazza at 6, Greg Vaughn. I mean, this is pretty easy categories, I guess, but you have Piazza, Greg Vaughn at 6 each, and then Caminiti at 15. That takes you to 27. Everyone else combining for 11. Yeah. That's actually a really good rarity score for the time round. I'll take it. Probably I could have played like Nevin. I'm surprised Pie Trainer was considered. You look at the stats and you adjust for ballpark and era and all that, but Pie Trainer had a very high career batting average and was considered the best third baseman of the first half of the 20th century. Really, Home Run Baker was probably better, but um, in any event, it's surprising he's all the way down at 2%. Now I'm gonna have to try to come up with someone else there. All right. Well, it's I mean, I'll come up with someone. I'm just trying to see if I can beat 2%. All right, let's stop sharing and start sharing again. Provided we can actually find the right window. There it is. There's Jim Thome, eighth all-time in career home runs. Just not really well remembered by Barstool Sports. All right, hit and refresh. Get Devi Cruz in there. That's a pretty good score. Schoolboy Row. 6.1. Nice. Off to a decent start. Let's see here. 100 RBI season. I believe Billy Herman was 100 RBI on the dot with 2 home runs. Takes .04. That's a good score. Let's see. 100 RBI season. So I did one time play Tony Gwynn for 100 RBI on Padres, I think during a video. And my reasoning was I think he only did it once. I think he only did it in the 1997 season. He was not a big RBI guy. He typically hit first or second, I think, for most of his career. He wasn't a power hitter. But that, like, a lot of people guess Tony Gwynn, which I guess is just, hey, great player, San Diego Padres, here's a guy. So I'm not going to go Tony Gwynn, even though it seems like it would be a good pick, because he only did it the one time. See, Greg Vaughn took 6%. Caminiti will probably take more. Nevin is in my back pocket if I can't come up with someone better. I don't know if Brian Giles ever got there. He'll also work for the Padres, or excuse me, for the Pirates. I mean, I know he'll work for the Pirates. I'm just not sure if he ever got 100 RBI for the Padres. Chase Headley's 2012 season, I remember that one because it was really out of the blue. I know Matt Kemp played there for a season. I don't know if he got to 100 RBI. And then you get like Machado. Not sure. I'm not even sure if Tatis got there. Adrian Gonzalez will definitely work. I believe McCovey would work. Like mid 70s, McCovey played for the Padres. I don't think Garvey works, and I don't think Nettles works. They were both on the 84 Padres. Kevin Mitchell is not gonna work. He wasn't there long enough. I've used Sheffield. Sheffield will work. Fred McGriff will work. I'm trying to think. Headley might be my best bet of the people I've named, but I haven't named anyone that I think is going to be especially low. And I always forget the Padres all-time leader in home runs. Actually Machado may have passed him by now, but it was I'm trying to remember the name, but it was a guy in the early 70s, and he would work. I'm pretty sure. I'm just not coming up with that name. Dave Winfield will work as well. Benito Santiago won't work. Not sure on Wally Joyner. Don't think Finley quite works. It seems to me Finley had some 90 RBI seasons. I don't think Sixto Lezcano's 1982 season, which as we discovered was worth 5.9 WAR. That season doesn't work. All right. I've danced around a fair amount. I'm going to go with Chase Headley in 2012. 3%. Maybe there's a better one. It's all right. Let's see. Pirates. I think we've decided Archie Vaughn maxed out at 99 RBI. And I think I was about to play him and then second guessed it. And then I saw actually Adam Dombrowski had played him. This was a while ago, but I just remember that being a thing. Clemente certainly works. You get Stargell, Dave Parker. Kevin Young might have been one I should have I don't know why I played him. I should have held on to him. McCutcheon will work. Brian Giles will work. Honus Wagner works. Ralph Kiner works. Not sure on. I don't think Dick Groat works. Mazeroski doesn't work. Who else? Who else? Bonilla, he'll work. Josh Bell? What is he? No. No, that's too late. Harrison? Josh Harrison. I think he'll work. Ooh. It's my first loss in a while. Could have sworn Josh Harrison was up there in like the 2013-14 time frame. Oh well, all right, we'll come back to that. Giles would have worked, or anyone else really. A lot of other people. I don't know why I went with that. All right, let's see here. Pirates and Tigers. Um, Hank Greenberg works. Um, Gossage doesn't work. Just kidding. Um, no one Roberto Hernandez. No one Jose Lima. Um, seems to me I gotta have someone better than Hank Greenberg. Not better at baseball, but better at rarity than Hank Greenberg. 'Cause that's gonna be a pretty popular one, I think. Well, maybe not. I mean, it was right at the end of his career. Let's see how it does. Now this is just a curiosity for me. 6%. Okay. Let's see. Third baseman. Let's see how many people remember Todd Zeal over there. Sub one. So if we don't go Caminiti and we don't go Nevin, what if Mark Loretta was pretty much playing just second base with the Padres, I think. Jeff Cirillo played over there. I wonder if he was still a third baseman. Yep, .2. And who to go with here? I think Arky Vaughn did play a little third base. .2 there. So now I'm going to look up Josh Harrison because it took me a second to come up with him, but nope, nope, not even close. Who am I? Wow, that's really bad. Who was I actually thinking of? I think I was thinking of Pedro Alvarez. I had no idea Josh Harrison was not. I thought he was way better than this. It's just me. I thought Josh Harrison. It must be just me. I don't know why I'm second guessing. So I mean, he was a good player. Sorry, I saw his WAR here. That was his seasonal WAR for 2023. But no, he was not a power hitter. Second baseman and third baseman. As a 300 hitter, he just wasn't a power hitter. I thought I must have fused. You know what I must have done is fuse Pedro Alvarez and Josh Harrison. I was thinking guys on those 13, 14, 15 Pirates revival teams. But I mean, he was not a power hitter even a little bit. Maxed out 59 RBI. Oh well. I'll take the L on that one. Sorry, Pedro Alvarez, you were the man I was thinking of, but that's all right. Probably wouldn't have been that good a rarity score anyway. Um, I'm actually pretty proud of the time round because I have 36 rarity score in a minute, but that's a pretty big blunder mixing those guys up. Anyway, I'm gonna call it there. You all have a great rest of your day, or evening. It's almost 10 o'clock here, but I'll be back at it tomorrow. Peace out.